Have you ever opened an old chat? Not because someone texted you, but because you wanted to read it again. The strange part is, you already know what's written there. You've probably read those messages dozens of times. So why do we keep going back? Most people think they are searching for old memories, but that's not what the brain is really looking for. Think about it. If you were only trying to remember what happened, one quick glance would be enough. Instead, you keep scrolling, reading every message, every joke, every late-night conversation, every good morning, every take care. It's almost as if you're hoping to find something new, inside words that never changed. But maybe the thing you're searching for was never in the messages. Psychologists have discovered that memory doesn't work like a video recording. Your brain doesn't simply replay the past. It rebuilds it every single time you remember something. That means when you read an old chat, you're not just remembering another person. You're reconnecting with the version of yourself that existed when those words were written. The version of you who laughed differently, dreamed differently, loved differently. Maybe you were more hopeful. Maybe you were more innocent. Maybe you believed life was about to become something incredible. Those messages become more than text. They become a doorway, not to another person, but to another version of yourself. That's why some chats make you smile, even if you never speak to that person anymore. And that's why others quietly break your heart. Not because you miss them, but because you miss who you were. Sometimes we think we're grieving a relationship, when in reality, we're grieving a chapter of our own life. A chapter that can never happen again. Even deleting an old conversation can feel surprisingly difficult. Because it doesn't feel like deleting words. It feels like deleting proof. Proof that those moments happened. Proof that those feelings were real. Proof that, for a little while, that version of you actually existed. So maybe we don't reread old chats because we're stuck in the past. Maybe we do it because memories are the only place where old versions of ourselves are still alive. And every once in a while, we quietly visit them, just to remember who we used to be. The strange thing about memories is that they don't just remind us of the past. They remind us of who we used to be. And sometimes, that's the hardest person to let go of. If you enjoy exploring the hidden psychology behind everyday life, subscribe to The Growth Sketch. There's always another part of the mind waiting to be understood.